So yeah, we have me and about 5 members of our Coven group here and the tribe and Patreon. We got together and we did another hex on the big orange here. What we got is some rusty nails, and on the inside we got some flies and some White House dirt and some other combobulated ingredients, and then we've got the portal sealed so this one can rot from the inside out. You know, you got to do the work, guys. You got to do the work. I want to thank everybody that actually showed up today, sacrificing their energy, their time to help me accomplish this. So, yeah, we did it. We got together and we did another one. I'll definitely be posting on YouTube a lot more, but I'm also going to be over here on Patreon because let's be honest, Patreon's where it's at. It's where I don't have to be censored. It's where I ain't got to be censored, baby. It's where the cookies can crumble into ash. Now I got to deal with a whole different issue tomorrow. I got to go to the motherfucking post office. Why? My friend sent me some rings. She sent me some rings, but she's going through a custody and a divorce battle, and she needed me to do some spell work for her. So she dropped this letter off at the post office, and it got delivered to my mailbox like this. It had 2 rings in it. One where you can see they literally just pulled back this part to steal the ring and then ripped apart this part to steal the ring. Now here's the thing. It was never in any civilian's hands. From the time it was dropped to the post office to the time it was put in my mailbox. My mailbox is cemented in and has a lock and a key, which means you can't get into the mailbox. My post office can't get into the mailbox. I don't have anything that I can leave open for the post office to be able to take mail out. I have to take it to the post office myself, just like I do my packages. Ain't no pickup at my mailbox. It is a fucking lock and key. So the only person that could have motherfucking stole this shit is a fucking post office employee. Now, here's the thing about that, though. Here's the thing about that. I'm most definitely going to go to the post office and file it, because what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean you got employees stealing from the fucking mail? But that's neither here nor there. She ain't upset about it because here's the thing. Those rings are already cursed. If y'all even know what this girl has been through, what those rings signified, and how much darkness was within them, I don't even feel bad for who stole them. It's a world of hurt. It's a world of hurt because they were being sent to a witch to do spell work with, so you already fucked. You already fucked, boo. But I'm gonna handle that tomorrow. That shit crazy though, right? That shit's crazy because it wasn't anybody on the street. It was somebody at the motherfucking post office. And they damn sure stole that shit too. Now, I know, ain't nothing gonna happen about it. I'm gonna file a complaint and they gonna do an investigation and ain't nothing gonna happen to nobody. But where they fucked up is, I see where they tore it open, which means their hands touched it. And baby, I'm about to hex you into a goddamn oblivion. For no other reason but fucking spite and principle. And I'm the last fucking witch you want to fucking hex your ass. To the point, I left my ex-husband. He started to be a jerk. He started to run his motherfucking mouth and then said some hateful shit about my best friend and my brother that had passed away. So I put his ass in a motherfucking hex doll. That motherfucker got hexed into oblivion. His ass sitting in prison again right now. He been in and out of prison since he came home. And I keep putting shit on him. That man will never know light or goodness until his timeline ends. You're welcome. I hope he enjoys balding with a tiny dick and no real life. No real life. Because sickness coming for him too. He's not going to have a long lifeline. I'm fucking petty. I am day 6. I'm day 6 on the liquid diet. Today's not as bad as the rest of the days. I don't feel like I want to eat my bird anymore. I'm not really eating a lot of protein shakes. I'm having like 1 protein shake, maybe 2, and a little cup of soup. I'm just tired of it all. I have autism. There's no way to hyperfocus, so my body's just like, bitch, we'll starve. Okay. What comes next can be incredibly painful because in my visions and in my cards, I have seen them pull the trigger on a child. On a child who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I think that's going to be the spark. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope this is the one I'm wrong about. I hope there is no child who loses their life in the crosshairs of everything that's going on. I truly do. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of children who have already lost their lives by being detained and sold into trafficking. Because this is an international trafficking operation. I just hope that America doesn't have to witness it as point-blank execution, because that seems to be a regular rolling rhetoric right now, which is exactly why videos can't be posted, and Instagram being suppressed, and Facebook being suppressed, and TikTok being suppressed, because they're trying to control what they can, but they can't, because we done already synced it. We synced it! You can't roll back that we saw that you took the man's weapon and then shot him and executed him, and then everyone backed away and you shot him 5 more times while he wasn't moving. You can't take that back. You can't take back the fact that we saw you step in front of a vehicle that was already leaving and shoot a woman, a mother, in the face 6 fucking times. Like, you can't unroll that shit. We synced it. You can't gaslight people. And the great thing is I think the reason that so many of us women went through these relationships with narcissists and went through all this fucking trauma that we went through growing the fuck up, so we could see shit for what the fuck it is right now. Because they can't gaslight us. There's no, let's believe the better version of this story. Let's believe the lesser of 2 evils. No, it's very simple. This is evil. Clear as fucking day. This is evil. Now my hexes and spells are going to take a little bit of time to work. They're going to take some time to work. Okay? This isn't hexity pexity, and in 2 weeks, it all falls down. Spells take work. They take time to work. Especially when you're working with deities and you're asking them, please watch over this, please give it the power to work. Especially when you tell them, I sacrifice myself. I sacrifice myself. And my energy, take everything you need to get this to work. Please, I need you to protect your people. I need you to protect all people. We got a war to fight. And his takedown makes that war a little bit easier. Everyone's scared of the big bad couch taking over. And I'm like, guys, it's nothing to worry. That's the easier takedown. It's still a takedown. The same steps have to happen, but it ain't this. It isn't blind loyalty. Just saying. I ain't scared of the big comfy couch. I liked that show growing up. If anything, I know what you can do with old furniture. You can roll it out to the side of the road and let the fucking trash truck pick it up. I'm just saying. That's not the biggest evil in the world. Not my Yahoo is. That's the enemy. That's the biggest enemy of the planet. That's the planetary villain. Y'all should check out what the fuck they're doing right now. Y'all should do some dig deeping. Or deep digging. Yeah. And find out what the fuck they're up to right now. But like I said in my earlier video today, this is the great big isolation. This is where we get isolated from our allies. This is where we get isolated from the rest of the world. This is where we get isolated on social media. This is where they try to go for the big goal of full control. And I told you this is what they were going to do before his removal in office. I told you guys. I said this is the only play before JD gets in there to make sure that they have fucking full control so it doesn't fucking fall apart. They need the military on fucking board. They need it to be within rhetoric. And I'm telling you right now, I still believe the 70-30. If y'all don't know what the 70-30 is, it's a storm that rolled here, and it's a storm that rolled through here in Arizona. And when the storm rolled through Arizona, you could see on one half of my backyard, it was nothing but storm clouds and lightning and thunder. And then the other side was this beautiful fucking sunset. And right in the middle of the two was this giant American flag, like right outside. You can actually see it flowing. Well, I don't know if you can actually see it, but yeah, you can see the flag right there. That's the flag. And it was flowing in the motherfucking wind, like, but it was flowing towards the side of the storm. It was flowing to the side of the storm. Now, the next morning I got up. I went up there to see the damage from the storm. Because big storms out here, roll some shit around in the backyard. So I go outside and I notice that the flag is flying the opposite fucking way. Towards greatness. And it was split. Not in half, but right at the bottom. Like 70% of the flag was intact and 30% wasn't. And I said, that's going to be the 70-30 split. And I don't know which way it's going to fall. 70% towards them support or 70% towards us support. But it ain't going to be all of them. Anyways, check for me on YouTube for updates and shorts and snippets and clapbacks and my musical genius and my playlist. And then definitely come here for the whole barrage of videos. You know what I mean? Membership does get you a little more. You already know this shit. You already know this shit. But I'll be back tomorrow with some more shit talking. I'll see you then.